Welcome, this is Mary Fish with Stampin' Pretty, and I'm here to introduce you to the Stampin' Up! 2015 to 2017 in colors. They'll be available June 2nd with the Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog for 2015's release. I get a chance to share them with you now, and they are one of the highlights of the catalog for me. They are fresh and modern twists on our existing colors. They fill gaps that are going to expand the possibilities for us. They work with our existing colors. They're beautiful and playful on their own. So let's talk a little bit more about those colors. Stampin' Up! Is masterful with coordinating colors. So you have the new in colors in cardstock. You have it in stamp pads. You have it in markers. You have it in re-inkers. You have it in all colors. I just have two so far in this gorgeous and flirty lace trim. You even have coordinated little flowers to decorate your projects that match with perfection. So I'm going to dig a little deeper. I'm going to slide these guys off to the side, and we are just going to talk about the colors themselves. I'm using pieces of cardstock to demonstrate to you just how amazing these colors are. Let's start out with mint macaron, and you can call it mint macaroon. Both are correct. And this ain't your granny's mint. It is a rich, beautiful color. In many ways, it's as much blue as it is green. And if you want to compare it to a Stampin' Up! Color, I'm going to grab Pool Party. You can see how it rolls more green. It has the softness of a little bit of gray to it, but it's a rich, beautiful mint that, as I said before, it's not the old pastel-y mint. This is a color that's going to be gorgeous with neutrals as well as colors. Here is Delightful Dijon. It is much like our More Mustard, but it's more brown, and More Mustard was retired some time ago. The closest that I can find is Hello Honey. That's an existing Stampin' Up! In color in another collection. See how Stampin' Up's Hello Honey is much more yellow and bright, whereas the Delightful Dijon is more bold and brown. Start thinking right now about fall, but it can certainly go beyond that with a modern spin. This is Cucumber Crush. It's the rich, bright Kelly green with lots of crispness that we've been missing. And speaking of Christmas, those of you that create for Christmas in our traditional colors are going to be very, very happy with it. If you compare it with our Wild Wasabi, you can see how much flatter that is in comparison to the brightness and clarity of the Cucumber Crush. This is Watermelon Wonder, probably my favorite. It's a soft coral red that I've been hoping for ages. We can compare it to our Calypso Coral, and you can immediately see that Calypso Coral is more orangey pink, and this is more of a red, soft coral. I love this color. I wear it in clothing. I have pillows with this color. This is totally cool. And look how neat it looks with our next color, the last of the 5 new in colors, and that's Tip Top Taupe. So excited that Stampin' Up! Introduced a neutral that will work with everything. I see stone everywhere, and this is a true stone color. It's definitely not like Crumb Cake, which is warmer. It has more gray to it. And here I'm comparing it to Sahara Sand, and you can see how much more brown it has to it, as well as depth. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how these colors compare to our in colors. But I mentioned how much fun they will be to play with in terms of combining. So let's think spring, summer, fall, and winter. And let's start with spring. I'm going to start with Tip Top Taupe. I'm going to grab Watermelon Wonder and the Mint Macaron. To me, this speaks to spring. a modern twist on spring. Certainly you can bring in the Cucumber Crush. That's a classic, bright, true spring green. But I see this as this modern edginess that allows you to play with the new colors, but give your looks just a little more trendy twist. And so I think these are gorgeous together for spring. But for summertime, let's hang on to the mint and let's grab the delightful Dijon and the Cucumber Crisp. These have strength and power in them. You might not want to try to use all three equally on a card, but they do complement each other well. And I think, again, you've got the sun, you've got the grass, you've got the skies, and then that little modern twist on them. For fall, of course, I'm going to want to hang on to Delightful Dijon, and I'm going to bring back Tip Top Taupe and Watermelon Wonder. These colors really speak to me. They remind me of the sugar maple leaves turning in fall in Wisconsin where I grew up. They are rich and beautiful, but they do have that sort of modern spin to them, which I think shows that stamping is fashion as well as a beautiful craft to share. It's definitely an art, and color is a big part of that art. And these colors will be gorgeous for fall. And as I said, they may seem very modern. To me, that's what I love, but they also represent changing leaves and the beauty of that. For winter time, I am going to hang on to my Tip Top and my Watermelon Wonder, and I'm going to bring in what I think is the logical, and that is the Cucumber Crisp. Oh, I keep calling it Cucumber Crisp. It's Cucumber Crush. And you can see again how these have that flavor of the holidays, but still have something new and fresh they're bringing to the table. And for those of you that are pure traditionalists, hang on to your Cucumber Crisp. Oops, I did it again. Cucumber Crush. And look how it looks with real red. This again is that bright, true green that many of you have been waiting for the holidays, and perfect with real red and even cherry cobbler. So I hope this has been a good introduction to you to these beautiful new colors. As I said at the very beginning, this is one of the highlights for me of this catalog. These colors are going to be coming out in designer series paper, and as I mentioned, will coordinate with inks and paper and little cute embellishments and the new lace ribbon. You're going to have so much fun, and you will have the most amazing projects incorporating in these colors. So thank you for joining me. Please visit me on my blog, stampinpretty.com. I share a new post every day with Stampin' Up! Products and ideas you can shop. Thanks for taking the time to learn a little more about the new products and this sneak peek. Bye-bye.